Alright, 1 minute guys, I'll be there to get this started. I'm just tweeting out the stream, so I'm just a bit slow on everything at the moment. Right, just get the link up. Share. Right, going there. And we're good to go. Alright, let's do the thing. It's been a couple of days, always being busy at the moment. It's just a lot going on, personal fit stuff, but we are back, and we're at 705k. 705k. So we're actually on over $1 million trade profit. I don't know how it works it out, but I like to keep it updated in my tweets that we're doing. But yeah, we're not too far off now. We're getting there. 16 items sold. A lot of fantastic trades that we've done as well. These Vida ones we keep getting for like about 38, 40k. One I got as low as 30, selling for almost 50k. I list them up for usually 3 days at a time. Premier League fit was doing us nice as well. I had a lot of these for sort of 10k, 12k. I set the filter, bear in mind I set the filter at 12.5 most of the time, 12.5k. Look at the sale prices: 22,750, 21, 19,250. Even had enough on here, so 17.5 as well. Most of these, all these cards would have been bought at 12.5k or under. And then when you're looking at what we're turning them over for, we're getting some pretty decent profits. Some of these are lower. This silver guy I actually got for like 5.5, 6k, something like that earlier, like basically his lowest price. This guy I got for low as well. I think I'm going for about 9k. We've got a couple more here that are still selling at the moment, but for 10k. You can already see we sold one of them earlier as well. And this guy was a little bit more expensive. And then we've got these Pavards as well. So we clear the trade pile. These Pavards were waiting to go up. They're like an investment that we just sort of stuck on for the moment. But we'll get started. Let's have a look. So let's show you what we're doing. Premier League filter, about 12k. We'll do 12,250, and we just flip through all the teams that are non-Champions League teams, hoping to find a deal. As simple as that. But then we also go through and look at the other leagues that don't have Champions League cards and look for deals in there as well. So it is a relatively simple process. You've just got to get used to the clubs and teams that you're looking out for, and what kind of players are going to be in there. Like League One at the moment, these team of the seasons have gone real flat price. They're flatlined massively, so I'm not going to invest in any of them because I don't know if they're going to go back up, to be honest. There's no real trend with it. Same has gone with these League Two as well. They've all sort of flatlined. They've gone low as hell. So them leagues are sort of a little bit out of reach in terms of trading with at the moment. Here we go, one at 11k for Juric. Next cheapest is like 15k. It's only like one page. We'll take that straight away, and we'll list it up for 14.5. Put it up for, I've started listing these up for quite a long time now, rather because I don't always get straight back on, but we'll list it for 14.5. We'll put it up for a day. Easy bit of profit there once that goes through. We already know that's cheapest on the market as well. Chinese Super League's got massively down as well. These team of the season just flatlined massively, so a little bit of an issue. We'll go this guy for 12k. Not going to make anything on him, even though there's limited amounts of him on the market, so we won't buy that one. He may go up further at some point. We could possibly sell, but it's more of a risk doing that than if he was at like sort of 11 or 10k. And obviously you just go through, and then you can come straight back to the Premier League again after that. Sometimes you get a few in a row in a certain area, so it gives you a chance to others to sort of update or refresh a little bit, or more stuff to get listed up. It's just getting your first one in, which you've had one already, so all gravy. Some of the Premier League ones are just massive high profit as well. It's ridiculous. Yeah, shaky man. It's definitely gone up. Been doing a bit off stream, so I haven't always been able to stream all the time, just because I've got my daughter and stuff. It's just not easy to do when she's here, because I'm on my own with her. So yeah, we've gone up quite a bit. So we moved on to doing some of these Premier League ones as well, but I've still got a certain amount of stuff in the trade pile and stuff as well. So we're doing good, smashing it. A lot of players from Newcastle going for like sort of 10, 12k, selling for like 20 odd. Some of these Premier League informs are well expensive. You get the odd one pop up. They've been pretty decent to get through. We've already taken this guy off the market. Not sure what to do after we've done the million coins, really. Might actually start playing the game again, you know. Might give it another run. Something to do. I had a Scream Bernard card come up in this. He was about 30k. But I didn't quite get him in time. It was a bit annoying the other day. Should have had a big old pull. But yeah, not Newcastle, a couple of orange ones with Tim Krul. Don't want to go on to Spurs. Are you going to fuck this guy for this filter or what? Come on. Get him off there. Elite 1 squad battles awards. What? When's they come on? 1 o'clock, I'm guessing. What sort of patch do you get for Elite 1? Two rare megas and a bag. I've tried like so much, honestly mate, I've tried so much mass bidding on stuff recently and it is just, I don't even know where to start. I just get like, my frustration with it just becomes so quick, like it's so quick, I get pissed off so quick. Because it's just, people are just so trolly on there and I just can't even be arsed with it. Get to a point where I'm like, I literally can't be arsed. I just feel like I'm wasting time. I'd like to get something on this one. Might stick on this Premier League for a little bit longer and let the other ones, because the other ones don't seem to get as much as quick, but try and keep through this Premier League one, see if we get anything. What are you mass bidding on though? No, since it's just because too many players are being listed. Burke 85 for 700 coins, shit. Alright. A3 plus recon, yeah. I'm with you. You must bid at 2, Yeah, I know what you're saying about team seasons and that. It's what's that at the moment? It's League On, isn't it? That Mbappe card looks filth. Mega expensive. Oh no, this one's already fucked. No point even touching that. Let's try and root through this a bit quicker. $97 Ben Yedder, still 7 mil. Eee, jank. Let's have a look at this card then. Ben Yedder. Ben Yedder, baby. Oh, I love him. Oh no. Card's disgusting. Mate. I still think though, 7 mil. Someone try and tell me this is really worth it though. That amount for that card. There's got to be other cards with similar stats on that ain't worth as that much. No way. There's just no way. It's just mad. That's just ridiculously expensive. Even this 90 rated card's mad amount. It's just, is it just because he's literally just such an OP player in the game? It's honestly a joke. I'd rather get R9, yeah, for that amount of money. Ben Yedder or R9, take R9, cheers mate. Fucking, like seriously? Like that, honestly, I can't get my head around how much he's worth. Cannot get my head around that. That's honestly mental. Well, I won't be getting him, that's for sure. One, I can't afford him, and two, it's just I wouldn't pay that much for him. I mean, I'll be wanting hat tricks every game. No complaints. Every shot top bins. Oh, didn't want Man City. Didn't want Man City. See, would usually, if I saw that just 11,250 and it's saying take it, but I can't. To be honest, we'd probably make profit on it. Like, I know that one's at 12k, but if you buy it at 11,250, eventually with these kind of cards, you list them up for a day at like 14.5, they'll sell at some point. It's actually quite easy profit to make when you get them as low as that. Majority of the time you don't see one of them for under 12.5 or 13. We'll stick out for 14.5 for a day and that'll just sell. Anything else in that Saudi League? No. All these team of the seasons are going mad down. Feels fucking mad, mate. Either fucking full of stuff or nothing. Not. I'm guessing in about 20 minutes and we could see a few random bits get listed up, just a few people clearing shit or whatever, cleaning trade piles and shit. Mad camera malfunction. The mount on this camera is terrible. So the mount is like this dead out thing. It does not clip over a screen very well, so it keeps falling over. Makes it look like we're going through some mad traumatized thing. Right. Come on. Back you come. Literally don't even clip properly on. It's just the worst mount ever, but it doesn't surprise me from PlayStation equipment. Does not surprise me. The worst mount I've ever seen in my life. Wow, the Barcelona players all 7k. You may be raising a good point. I ain't seen this yet. Let's have a look. Why is it saying I'm selling that amount of what? Right. Barcelona players. Let's have a look. This thing's still doing my head in. Right. Let's go. Let's have a look. Barcelona players. That's good stuff, eh? Dude, not a clue. That's mad. Even dead out Braithwaite. Fucking hell. Shall we have a go at sniping some or what? It's a good shout though. No idea why, mate. 563. Arda Turan still classed as a Barca player. Are you having a laugh? Mad. Didn't even know we're still there. Mate, well, what is this all about? Shaki, what made you look for Barcelona players at 6, like, that much? How did you find that? Problem is I don't know the price of all of them, so it's like what it is, I guess. But there must be in like some sort of marquee matchup style thing. I'm looking at Barcelona players equal link to Messi. Savage. So I can't even tell what half of these are worth anyway. It's difficult to know. To be honest, I think I'm gonna have fun trying to get hold of these, aren't you? It's gonna be way too competitive, surely, isn't it? Must be like a marquee matchups thing or something. It's like a rave going on when I'm flicking through the prices. I don't think you're going to see a lot on there that's going to be that competitive. It seems like someone's going to be all over it, aren't they? Good shout though. I'm just going to check that Vida in form as well. Been checking him a lot. Picked up loads of these and made like stupid money on them. Vida. There we go. So what I'll do with this guy is like I'll pick up now both. I'll pick up this one at 40k and then I'll pick up another one at 47.50. I'll probably pick up the one at couple at 41 as well. No, I'll just take them two and I'll just list these literally for like 3 days. They sell within the day most of the time, and sell them for like 47, 750, something like that. Right. honestly, they sell every time. I've done about 20 of them now. He goes to a point where he goes pretty much extinct, and they just sell. I don't know why, but they do. Going 17 and 5. 17 and 5 in champs. Do you think it's worth just to go gold 1? Well, depends how stressed out you are now, mate. If you feel like you can actually go for it, then do it. If not, it's up to you. If you got the time on your hands and you ain't got anything going on, then go for it. What's the worst that can happen? You win it. Hey, go for it, man. I'm trying to back on. See what prices the Prem ones are actually going at. If we've got anything, Arsenal might have 1 or 2. How far can we up this to? 13 maybe? Oh. Back to myself. Oh. I'm just trading with informs that are outside Champions League teams, basically. So all the informs from any other team, apart from City, Liverpool, Chelsea, and Spurs. I've picked up some really nice ones on this so far. They're few and far between. Occasionally you get a few in a row, but I've been picking up cards for sort of like 10, 12k, selling for like in the 20s. Because there's no way of really searching for inform filters, like without taking the Champions League cards out of it. This is the way to get around it, really. I always used to like doing inform sniping for Premier League cards at like min, so you'd have a lot sitting around 12k, and occasionally you'd get the odd one pop up really cheap. But yeah, it's a way to get around it. And then I go through the rest of the leagues which are like don't have Champions League cards in, and do sniping of them as well. So it's not always that consistent, but the money that you do makes easy, and you don't really get challenged on many of the cards either. So we check like Championship, for example, they got one at 13k, but probably just lower this back down when I go onto these to about 12,250. It's a bit quiet at the moment because it's just generally not that lively on the market, but we'll see how we go. So this guy here, we saw one earlier, so we're going to take that for 10,750. I've already got one listed up for about 14.5, I think, and that'll be the cheapest on the market at the moment. So I'm going to list this one up as well for like 15,250, 3 days, and that will sell at that price. Like, it's just so easy profit. You just sit and leave them, and you just rotate over. Once you've got enough money, you can just start leaving them, and you'll keep getting the sales through. So easy money because there's no competition for it, and sniping just can get a little bit funny at times when you're constantly trying to beat people to stuff. Like the Barcelona field was good, but everyone you're going to get beat to most of the time. Ugh. I picked one up in the South African League, a silver one for like 5k earlier and sold for like 15, 16k. Ridiculous. At the moment, Stealthy, no, I don't play games. I'm planning what to do with the once we get to 1 million, which we actually, once everything's sold out and stuff, we're not really too far off of. I might start playing again. I did play this game at the start of the year, but I found the gameplay just... I played FIFA for a long time, and by far the worst gameplay I've ever played. So I put off like playing it again. I play a lot of Warzone and stuff like with my mates, and I sort of do this on the side. So I don't do this all the time. It's sort of just like a bit of a hobby thing whilst we're all in lockdown and that. So I might pick up the controller, start playing a few games again, but I don't know. We'll see. It's a bit sad, but I do actually like doing the trading, so there you go. Been there, done it. Like traded up loads of coins on my main account. Got bored because I hated the gameplay. Spent it all on packs. I think I got odd black because like my best one. I was like, great, fantastic. Pack rate is so dead, isn't it? It is really quiet on the market at the moment as well, so uni dead. There's going to be some packs in about 5 minutes, so we'll see what's out and about, what's happening, if anything else pops up. These are going back up a little bit again. Odd. These Polish league informs as well like can be well expensive at times. Like this is how many informs there are on the market. Just the whole league. Odd. Like there are other cards, but they're just not even on the market. It's just odd. Like why are they so rare? No one knows. Grind League SBCs a lot. Yeah. They are worth it. I like doing the pack, getting the packs from it as well. It's pretty decent. What I might try and do is snipe this guy who's quite high usually. I might try and snipe him whilst these packs, when these packs come out, because there's a lot of ranger packs and squad battles rewards, isn't there? So. Just not that one-handed whilst I was drinking a beer. 2.5k. It's not bad. What's that? 3-2 they're going for. Don't need to listen for that one. Shows that literally no one's sniping him. Oh, I've done 3.2. That'll sell at least. Not patient enough yet. Honestly, like I learnt to be patient with it. Like. It's one of the things, the market at the moment, like at this moment in time, it's just dead. It might pick up again in a couple of minutes when these packs come out, but I just sort of got used to doing it, started enjoying doing it. So people who sit in icon snipe 24/7, mate, don't know how they do it. Do not know how they do it. They literally sit on like the icons for ages, just waiting. Hopefully we'll start seeing a few more of these fought out, because the range of packs that you get on out of squad battles rewards, there's a lot of non-rares and stuff in there, so it's just no one sniping him, and he's at like 3.3k, so it's a bit of a no-brainer really. All the rare cards and stuff become a little bit more difficult because a lot of people try and snipe in the rare cards. Got like a minute left or something. See if anything picks up. I do know that Barcelona players though was saying about half tempted to do that as well. But they're just going to be mega. We're just going to get constantly beat on it. I don't think we'll stick to this. We'll stick to this. I could do cheapest, something sold as well, it's just that guy. I could do, I did have a filter for, and it's League 1 Defender special cards above a certain amount. I could try our luck with that for a little bit. Defenders, yeah. Could try this for a bit whilst Team of the Season stuff's still out and they've got some more packs coming on. What players have we got in there? We've got like what, Thiago Silva, fucking Marquinhos. Is there any players in there that don't have another special card? I highly doubt it. Renato Sanchez got in Team of the Season, but I swear to God he's not even played very good for Lille. I swear he hasn't. I think it's going to be dead still, you know. On a 3k there. I still think it's going to be dead. This Jurich guy, I'm not going to buy that second one. Leave it. Can't be arsed with it. Soundtrack is dead on this game, man. Listen to these tunes, like where did they get them from? Packs aren't out yet. Don't come out till 2. I was gonna say. Why is it so late that they come out? A bit odd. I thought they'd just bring them out at midnight. I suppose it's worldwide game, innit, so. Suppose. No, like a few more minutes. Oh, okay. Is my phone light ahead or something? Oh, fuck knows. Nick, YouTube, do you have a tip how I can trade 20k an hour? There's no, to be honest with trading, there's no specifics of what you're going to make. People use bait, will use like bait titles saying I made this much in blah blah blah, but there's never any guarantee because there's never any guarantee of what's going to get listed up. A lot of people try mass bidding on, say, certain type of card and go through that. I choose to snipe. I'll do a lot of informs that are outside Champions League cards, so that's what I've been working on for most of this, and I made a lot of money off it. It's a patience game. If you want to snipe normal cards that you're going to be a bit more active, if you're into sniping, there's a lot of different filters like gold left backs from France, Argentina. And then look on Footbin at non-rare players that go for a lot of cash because they seem to be a bit easier to snipe than the rare players. But the honest truth, there's no guarantee what you're going to make because, for example, at this specific time, the market's quiet. It's very quiet. Most people are tucked up in their bed. Their nans are put them to sleep with a hot chocolate or whatever. You know what I mean? So that's your answer. Shame there's nothing come up on this because you can get some really good snipes off of this. Just quiet. I'll see if they're getting anything off of that guy. Whether he's actually getting listed up cheap yet. There was a Roma goalkeeper as well. He's pretty cheap. He's pretty decent. Missed one for 500 straight away as well, you know. Alright. 2-8, 3-2. Let's turn them over. Start turning them over. Looks like it's getting a bit busier. Alright, let's just chill, see what the price are going to be at first. Chill, chill, chill. 3-1. Not going up at 3-1. Selling quick though. Like, who needs him? Like, who's buying him? Always wonder that kind of thing. It must be SBC because of his rating. Still not massively busy, is it? Not a lot. Best he got was Higuain. Called him Piguain because he's a piggy boy. Likes a pork pie. Piguain lad. Too many pork pies for that boy. I'll tell you what though, Higuain, fucking top finisher. Top finisher. Shame with players like him when they get shoved into the Premier League at awkward times and just don't really do them. Like, they always shove them in at the end of their career or whatever. Never look any good. Too slow on that one. Couldn't get my fingers right on the pad. What was I doing? Someone's on him now, obviously. Obviously. Stop putting them up for that much. That long. Oh, get these out of here, man. Get them off here. Ruining my technique. MLS League is up in 20 hours. 20 hours? Very random amount of time. 20 hours, you say? Man's called it. 20 hours. Still ain't that busy on here, not gonna lie. NGL Breaders. Come on, let's have something off this. Treat you, boy. Don't wanna look at Man City. Game's not a bit inclined to me. Where's the fools listing up cheap cards for me? So disrespectful of them not to put up cheap cards for me. How dare they? Can't stress how bad the soundtrack for this game is. Come on, I'm even spamming it hard. Come on. Give me a cheap card. And the transfer's even gone up. Ain't really gone up. Is it cool, Gary? And these ones here, like I caught like 3 of these guys at 10k, and I've already sold one at like 17.5. $200k coins. How do you think I should duplicate them? If you're asking for tips of how to make some money on them, then if you're looking like, if you're not worried about when you need it, then invest, I guess. Pick a certain type of player, certain league. At the moment I've invested in a load of Pavards. These cards, when you relate them to other cards on the market, I've picked them all up at like 10 750, 10 5, 10 250. When you relate them to other cards on the market, good nation, good league, right back or left backs, we tend to sort of go for a certain amount in the end. He got packed like anything because of team of the season, but gradually that will just go down, like they're up even the card price. So I'm sitting on a load of them at the moment. I'd always say like pick a card that's low, it's nearest bin. Special cards are probably the best to do it with. I used to do it with like 82 or 83 plus rated informs when they were coming out. For example, Lejeune, centre back from Newcastle, when he first come out in packs, his special card, let's have a look how much it is. So it is at the moment, this tells you exactly what we're looking at. His special card, an 82 rated centre back card from the Premier League, special card is at 30k. Alright, now a card like this should never be worth 30k, but they do go up generally over time. I was getting these for like 11k when they first come out, and I ended up selling mine when they went up to about 16, 17. If you can find like a certain card on the market that is low and that is low risk, because if you sell them back for say 1,000 more or 500 more, you at least break even. You have to look at the market, look at the trends. Always pick popular nations, popular leagues, cards that you know will most likely go up in value. Relate them to other cards on the market. Either that, or you can pick up icons. Icons are like nearest, they're cheapest at the moment. They fluctuate in price a lot. Hold on to them, sell them when they go up in price. Sometimes they can go from 70k to 80k 1 week to the next, even up to 90k again. So if you're looking for sort of tips, it's got to be investment. You're not going to pull out like a 200k snipe out of the bag unless you sit there all day sniping, I guess. Are these the only 3 of this card on the market? Yeah, literally. Mad.
Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome.
It's not Campbell for 800 coins, he sells for 10k. Why is Campbell at 10k? For what reason? I ask. Should you invest the upcoming team of the season leagues so that when they release player price get higher? To a certain extent, yes. You've got to be good with the players that you pick from it. But if you're buying players that, like I said, the same concept, if you're buying players that are low anyway, if they go up, they go up. If they don't, you just break even pretty much on them. Low risk, really, isn't it? Just don't put yourself in a position where you're going to be like high risk. Don't buy players at a high price already. I was hoping that was going to be something different. All I've seen is a Garlo pop up on that filter. I've had a couple that I snapped at a decent price, but not great. These Premier League informs are just through the roof, man. Suppose I can do this. I'll tell you what, I can probably go through the clubs in like all the clubs that aren't, because Monaco, I'm guessing they're not in. Do you know what? I might just be able to go through. I've got to expand my own filter really, yeah. League SBC or Watford left mids are 10k. Mad. We may as well go through and just like, I'm guessing Lille or Champions League, yeah. Any clubs that aren't Champions League, just go through and see if we can pick some random deals up. Just go through the leagues. I guess the main leagues might be a shout, you know. Because it seems like informs just generally have gone up massive. Norwich, I meant Norwich, that's cool. I knew what you meant. Just having to be vigilant about what clubs are in the Champions League and not, otherwise I'm... So Atlanta, they are. Bologna. So this guy obviously is about that price, so... Gary Medel. You can do a quick price check, but you're not going to get a lot of competition on these, so it might just be worth going through this kind of thing. Inter we know are, Lazio aren't. Napoli, we know Napoli are. It might just be worth doing this, just rolling through the higher leagues really. Just don't pick the clubs that are in Champions League. Obviously, Piemonte Calcio. Oh, I don't. What we got here? 11-5, 11-5, 11-5, 11-7. So these are all low anyway. You can see that it's quite obvious what to pick up and what not to pick up. Does it make any difference to open team the season pack within 1 hour of the release? I mean, I don't know what the probability things are on team of the season packs and shit like that. To be honest with you, I think when they release their promo packs is when they put their lowest pack weight out. I would have thought it would make sense for them, wouldn't it? Obviously it's not much fun for the users, but when did EA make it nice like that, eh? See, mine, they've got this goalkeeper fella, just a bit, yeah. Dusseldorf, Olsberg. We know that Bayern are going to have Champions League cards all over the shop. Might be worth just doing this just to check through. I mean, that guy, like for example there, if I want to buy this guy here, I know that I can technically sell for 12.5. I'm not going to pick him up because it's just like the amount of profit on it is just so minimal, but there's an example there, do you know what I mean? These man of the match cards seem to hold like a fuck all value the majority of the time. Look at them, there's bags of them in the Bundesliga as well. Oh, tired now. Getting tired, boys. How can you make coins? How can you make coins without investing money in stupid packs? Well, like I just said, you'd invest it in players. Invest it in players. I would never put your coins into packs. Just the most pointless thing you can ever do. Literally just pointless. So this, like, generally informs are just high. The prices on them are high. We've gone through all the leagues there, and there's like not much below that value. Random, innit? How do you find a player snipe? There's just so many different. There's so many different people. It's also trying to find like a variety of players within a certain filter. So, like, for example, one that we've been doing when we first started up was French gold left backs. There's like 4, 5, 6 relatively in the same area of price. So for example, at the moment they're at 1.5 for Kazawa, and then you've got like Clichy, Mendy, Digne, all sorts. So there's like, you want it where there's going to be a larger pool of players that you can snipe from. So for example, one of the guys on the stream earlier said that there's Barcelona players are all around 7k, so you literally just snipe Barcelona players and you're going to most likely see stuff pop up. It is a patience game. If not, you're looking at mass bidding. So what you do is you go to French left backs gold, do max price at 1k, and literally just start bidding. Like, you literally just go in and go, right, I'll bid that 1k, bid that 1k, and you just set yourself a stall of 1k, and you just wait to see what comes in, basically. But I find mass bidding frustrating. You get outbid on just so much. People will end up paying over the odds. It's just ridiculous. But that's generally it. Like, and then you just wait to see what ones come in and just get on with the rest of your day. Just gonna grab a drink, guys. We'll be back in a minute. Tastes like arse. Right. So you see, this is my frustrations with mass bidding. If I'd have bid 1-2, he'd have bid 1-3, then you're paying over the odds. So I just don't really bother with it, to be honest with you. I don't get involved in it. I'd rather just see what I can get at the time, and that's that. So you see there's 1 for 1-2 there. Not going to get him because it's not worth it, but examples for you. I'm begging to get a card on this filter because it's almost become a myth. I'm going to start going through the major leagues on these regularly, just see what we can get. I'd love to get something really big. I prefer sniping. Mass bidding I just find frustrating. Don't get me wrong, I've had a couple of decent ones on mass bid, but you got to get lucky. There, a lot of people sit there just strolling through the max price and just literally bidding on everything. sort of get used to what you're looking for after a while on this, I guess. So like, ideally what we're looking for is like something to come up for like 11k or 11k or less or something like that from one of these. Or if you compare price and there's like only 3 on the market at like 20k or something, then you've hit decent. Piemonte Calcio, what a team! Been supporting them for days, mate. Sick team. We're not going to do Bundesliga because that was just full of crap. Literally don't know how Valencia made Champions League, like it's mad. So we can actually scroll for a lot of these second leagues as well now, so they provide us with quite a bit and have done a lot of profit. So to be honest, I'm not sure how much longer we'll stay on because market is just dead. I'll be able to stream in the day tomorrow when it's a bit busier. I don't have any commitments in the day tomorrow, so I'll be able to get on in the day. So we'll probably come on when it's a bit busier because at the moment there's just nothing really going up on the market. No one's up. Everyone's had their nan and their mum put them to bed and they ain't dishing out any deals for me. Go ahead. So Leonor in the Champions League, they won't know. How did the French League get fucking 3 teams in there? Odd. Yeah, but I'm gonna cut back on tomorrow in a day because market is just like literally dying on its feet at the moment. Nothing much going on. I really can't see a lot going. A few of the transfers have gone up, but it's nothing. Like generally, it's just because of the packs. It's not really because of anything else, and it's just not a lot out there to go for. Not for what I want to try and snipe anyway. So. I'll probably start streaming about 12ish tomorrow, 12, 1ish, something like that. So I'll catch you guys then.